Hello and welcome to Tech Tip Tuesday. I was recently asked how to do attendance sheets in the new PowerSchool Pro, how to set them up, how to print them off without it being a bazillion clicks. So I'm in my PowerSchool. So without even going into PowerTeacher Pro, I'm just in the PowerSchool. I'm going to come over to the grid right here and click. And it gives me my attendance list. Now it gives me right now just 2 weeks, 8/20, and then the week of 8/27. To take attendance in your first period classes, you can just do it right here. So if Cage isn't here, I might click on this and then click and choose absent. Once I have taken my attendance for the entire class, I would then submit. Change that back. Now this is again only 2 weeks worth of time, and I can change that if I go up here to edit, and you can switch between the months. Either determine your month, determine your year, or just click on this. And I'm going to put it out to the 14th, so I'm going to have like a full month's view. I'm going to click on Update. And there's my 4 weeks right there. Then all I have to do is print it off. And you can see I've got 1, 2, 3, and 4 weeks right here on one sheet. If you don't like the portrait, remember you can choose landscape. And you can see it bleeds over to a second page a little bit, but if you have too many kids, you can make it 3 weeks instead. It for some reason shortens it up. But then you should always click on Print Using System Dialog, and then what I do is I click two-sided. So that second page that only had 1 or 2 lines on it will be on the back side. It's not important. It's not part of my attendance list. And then I would just print it off. If I go into a class that is much larger, let's try my third period, personal finance, you can see I've now got 28 kids. So this is a relatively sizable class. So if I choose to go to September 14th and I update, and there's my 4 weeks, I click on the printer icon. I'm still in landscape, and you can see I've got too many kids for this view. So I can play with this a little bit. Maybe I turn off my headers and footers. Well, that helps a little bit. So since it's still going on to a second page, if I go back to Print Using Dialog box, because I'm only missing it by a little bit, so I'm going to click on the Print Using Dialog box. Instead of 100%, maybe I do 95%, and I'll print it off, and it will fit onto one piece of paper, and I just click on Print. So that's how to do attendance lists, to print off, to do manual attendance lists in PowerSchool. And that is your Tech Tip Tuesday for today.